But I've got a D20 that I just sanded one face off of.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Entropy episode 9? Episode 9.
Holy cow.
I think it's
I
9.
thought it was 10. Well,
No, I'm pretty sure it's 9.
I wrote 9 for last time. All right, that's 8 then.
I'm pretty sure it's 9. I don't know.
Whatever
episode it is.
I barely remember what happened yesterday, so
Yeah.
it could be 9, 10, 8, doesn't matter.
That's true. Everybody looks beautiful today.
So do you, James.
Alden's, your beard is coming in very nicely.
Yeah, very solid.
Looks fluffy.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going the other direction. I'm like trimming and trimming more and more.
So is
You
Steven.
gotta
Steven,
look a
your
little
mustache was bigger last week, I think.
Yeah, I'm trying to, trim it down a little bit.
Get Burt Reynolds under control.
Yeah,
Mm.
a little bit.
You can't control Burt Reynolds.
Morgan, Kristen, you guys need to work on your mustaches.
I know.
Okay.
I've been trying.
Let's see. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Yes.
I just need to
Oh,
die.
no,
wait.
not the Sharpie.
Oh, wait, okay. No, she's fine. She's doing it on her finger. Yes.
Ah, okay. All right.
Excellent.
That's cool.
Perfect.
Everybody said no.
You thought you were gonna. Let's not go to where our minds.
I'm not quite that chaotic.
Yeah.
Just a little finger mustache. It's rather dapper, don't you think?
It's pretty good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Would anyone like to do a recap from last week?
I feel like Roscoe should, considering how last week went.
I tend to agree.
Yeah.
What do you think, Roscoe?
Okay.
You want to do a recap?
This was totally
Sure.
your fault, Roscoe. You
As
did it.
we've established on the show, barbarians don't take notes. So
Morgan and Kristen and Alden and Alex, they will help you.
We got
you'll
you.
have to fill in.
Mm-hmm.
Bordy doesn't take
so-
notes even.
We definitely started in the school. I remember that.
We started
Um,
with training.
We started with the combat training. Okay, cool. So we started with our typical session with Master Crow, but Roscoe ran to Uther, not Uther. I keep saying Uther. But he ran to,
You did that last week.
yeah,
Ulrich is who you're thinking of.
Ulrich. Okay.
Hmm.
I went to Ulrich to ask him to turn off the lights because Roscoe's all about a challenge. And he did. So Master Crow, we started to fight him in the dark. It was going fabulously.
Hmm.
I think
we have different
that's why he got
definitions of
fully
fabulous.
thrown 20 feet across a room.
I did the best
and
I
was just-
could.
Tesla was pulling out the knives, stabbing Crow in the leg.
I was just punching
Yeah.
him in the liver.
I think he had a
Uh-huh.
staff and had established, okay, you guys don't have weapons. And Tesla never goes anywhere without her daggers. So after a couple of rounds of getting beat up in the dark, Roscoe went into rage for the first time as a level 3, and some wild magic surged through his system, and he summoned a psychic weapon. There was a kind of burst of magic, and everybody immediately noticed. Ulrich and Crow stopped the class, took Roscoe down to have sort of a disciplinary hearing with the professors, where they kind of were a little condescending, talked around Roscoe about how useful he was, and whether or not he should be summarily executed for his crimes of using magic. But in the end, decided that it was not my fault, I guess. And then we went to have a nice, comforting lunch. All the friends we all made as a pinnacle, made some lunch together and made some cookies with
Oh yeah, you
prawns.
make cookies. That's right.
Cookies.
And got a
Mhm.
special guest.
Yeah.
Special great friend Jimbo dropped by. Jimbo, friend of the pod, came by. And we learned some stuff about absolution, what's going on there. I don't think we really established if this is post going over the mountains Jimbo, but he is. Crow's cousin told us that Crow's name goes by the name General, or would hate that. And anybody else? What happened after that?
Jimbo took us down because we were going to help him unload his cart. He took us down past the generator to a door that leads outside of the university to where Tess had previously seen the stables when Crow took her down there. We did find a bunch of tools that had been left abandoned, and an access panel on the generator was open, but we didn't see any evidence of tampering or anything. And we wondered if that was connected to the heap of library books that had been left mysteriously on the cart. That's the last thing I have.
Yep, lots of mysterious mysteries.
Anybody else want to share anything last week?
And James decided we should all level up at the end of the session.
We leveled up.
I did say that. What level are you at now?
4.
Or
Oh,
Ooh.
I don't remember him. I definitely didn't do that.
ooh.
Well,
Yeah, we're level 4.
We're gonna wait while
Oh,
Nash
and we
levels up
got
real quick.
No, it'll be really quick. You don't have to wait.
we got blind sight from
Well, with-
fighting Crow.
With
Yes.
D&D Beyond, leveling up
that's
is
what
really
I don't
fast.
have. Like, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I am level 4. Okay.
Yeah. Any
How do we-
oh, go ahead.
How do we do the blind side? Is that a feat?
No,
How do we add it to our character?
It's-
I don't think you
have it-
can. You just have to
We
know
said it's
we have it.
blind sight, right? The
Mhm.
sense. I think if
Mhm.
you hit the settings button next to senses, you can blind sight is one of the rows, and you can type in a distance, which we said was what, 30 feet.
Yeah.
Down.
D&D Beyond makes it so easy to track all your characters' stats, buffs, and ongoing effects.
Well, this is
So
amazing.
easy.
And for my source
right.
notes, I'm going to put training with Crow.
Yep, that's what I put.
So it's evening time. It's dinner time. And when you go into the kitchen, it smells really good.
All right.
Of course it does.
Jimbo's already there. He is set up at the professor's table. He's got a fork in one hand and a knife in the other, and he's just sitting there waiting.
How do he and Crow seem? Are they still friendly, or does it seem they've had their sparring match?
Crow's not in the room.
Oh.
Hmm.
Probably on the training mat.
Hmm.
Well, I suppose we'll sit down and get ready for supper. Are
Y'all
any
didn't-
professors missing besides Crow?
I mean, the professors come in, as they always do for dinner. But, Crow, you don't see Crow in here very much.
Oh,
I don't know, maybe he snacks in between or something.
Just carries around packets of almonds everywhere.
He's
Yeah,
just like a weird old bodybuilder who eats just raw potatoes in his room for dinner.
it's just potatoes and almonds. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
hmm
Jimbo, how's it going, man?
Y'all didn't eat all them cookies, did you?
Did
I
we?
ate one really big one.
I thought we did save him one for the
Yeah.
information, but he doesn't get a full one because he didn't give us the juicy stuff.
Oh, come on. He gave us something to annoy Crow, which is more than we
Alright.
had before.
All
What
right,
do you-
one full cookie.
What did you want exactly?
His first name.
Well, shit, I can tell you his first name.
Oh,
I mean, ain't like it's some big secret.
yes, it is. Go on.
Do tell.
All right, well, since it's just us chickens, you see, Crow, well, he's been through a lot.
Oh my god, Jimbo just spit it out. What is his
This is
name?
amazing. This is like going and looking up a recipe. My family started out as no.
Fast forward.
I got this recipe from my grandmother.
No.
Ah!
Holding a cookie 6 inches in front of Jimbo's face.
Reinhard, his first name's Reinhard. Jesus Christ.
General Ryan.
I don't know why y'all are so.
Okay, sorry.
That was, well, it was his first name.
Before,
We're not actually cousins. He just says that, you know.
So you knew each other from the war?
Yeah,
Wow.
we sure did.
Which you guys fight on the good side?
Well, I don't know if if that war had a good side. You know, we like to think we were. After the whole thing went, I mean, we thought we were at the time, but after the whole thing went down, it's hard to say.
Jimbo,
what
could
caused
I
you to- Go ahead.
could I ask you something? Just, it's just us chickens at the table, right?
Of course.
You think this school, you think this is the good side?
Well, I think that in Scythia nowadays, there ain't no real good side. Now, if you want to survive, I mean, they're teaching you good things. But, and they have a noble cause and all that, right? But, as far as good, bad, I don't think that exists anymore. If it ever did, really. I mean, this is kind of an existential conversation there, Roscoe. I don't know why you're bringing this up before dinner.
Yeah, here's that cookie. Sorry. You're right.
What caused you and Crow to go separate ways?
Oh, we didn't go separate ways? I mean,
Well, we're
he
just
went
saying-
one way and I went another, but I wouldn't call it separate ways.
That okay, never mind. I'm not gonna. Just go ahead.
Well, when he came here, where did you go?
Well, I ended up in a settlement called Ickerman for a while.
I see.
I did that for a while. I've been all over the place, you know. He seems content to stay in one spot for long, but I don't know. I hear the wild geese honking, and I gotta move.
The what?
Oh, that's a saying from long before you were born.
Oh, it's adorable.
Okay.
I
What is
can't sit in
honking?
one spot too long.
I think it's like a battle cry.
Ah, I see.
It is not a battle cry.
Oh,
So, you know, I move around a little bit, but you know, I've been in one place for a while now. But to get my fix, I still, you know, move my wagon around a little bit, come down here now and then, mess around with Crow.
Yeah, you said y'all were going to spar later. Can we watch?
I don't know. He looked like he was bleeding. I don't know. Like he had this bandage on his leg.
Yeah,
I don't want to take advantage of them. You know, I want it to be a fair fight.
The lights were off. We have no idea how that happened. It could have been
No,
anybody.
no
yeah.
idea whatsoever.
Yep.
He is fine. He's fine.
I just kind of tuck my knives down in my boots a little bit more.
You say you had the lights off?
Oh yeah.
That's not a good idea with Crow.
Well, I mean, we learned a lot from it. Pretty much that we should never ever turn the lights off again if we're fighting him.
I mean, he
I
was.
couldn't see
happened?
anything.
I mean, he
I don't
sees.
know whose brilliant idea that was.
He sees better in the dark.
Why is that?
Well, if y'all, how old is one of you? What? Ain't none of you were around for the rupture, right?
Yeah.
No.
No, I was born after.
Well,
But my mom and dad were there.
what's your last name?
Vink.
No shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
What,
got
did you
a
know
s-
my parents?
we got a Stubbles and a Vink.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Am I the only one missing some prolific origin story?
We were
I mean-
wondering.
I mean,
Maybe
I
our-
heard Echo talk about something about synchronicity, but Jesus.
Go what?
Stabby girl, what's your name again?
Oh, well, me and Nash are both kind of stabby, but I'm Tessellay.
You sure you ain't descended from some fucking freedom fighter or something?
No, I have no idea.
I don't know. You might be, because these other two are.
Wouldn't that be something?
Nash's last name is the Villain. If you know any of those.
Yeah, if you know any of them.
I
Totally.
thought it was pronounced Davillon.
I'm sorry, I don't speak
I thought it
French.
had like
Yeah.
Francis. I thought it had like Francis pronunciation.
All right.
That's how come Nash is so good at French.
Makes sense.
Nash, go get Franz to say your last name.
Oh,
No, don't do that, please.
So you're saying that Bordy's parents and my parents and you and Crow and presumably a couple other people all kind of fought together back in the day?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Not necessarily on the
Oscars
same
are
side the
pretty-
whole time, you understand? But mostly. You see, the war was... It was, there was a lot of, and then it happened, and, y'all heard about the rupture, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Many, many times.
Well,
My dad will never let me forget it. Lost a lot of friends.
well, you
That's
see,
sad.
and he looks around to make sure no. Well, you see, Pro was in close proximity,
Really?
and he may have been looking towards the explosion when it happened.
Oh, so they like burn his eyeballs and stuff.
Something
It's
like that.
how you're not
yeah.
supposed to look directly at an eclipse, kind of thing.
Like, he don't look so good in light. He don't see so good in light anymore,
I've
but
tried that before. It actually
in the
does hurt.
dark.
It wasn't very smart.
Well, he didn't know it was going to happen. You know.
Wow, so he like learned something.
So it's almost as if that big magical explosion imparted some sort of magical ability on him that he didn't ask for.
Well, not exactly. More like it burned his retinas out. But yeah, sure.
Sounds familiar. Oh,
It's
Okay,
kind of hard
right.
to avoid something that happens at the speed of light, I'm sure.
I'd say that. Yeah.
That must have been hard for him.
Is the speed
Well,
of light fast or something?
that wasn't the hardest thing for him.
There's something harder.
Yeah, but I don't feel like I should be telling you all this. I mean, it's kind of personal information.
What? Well, I want to hear it.
I mean, after that, he wandered for a while till he found this place. And I came across this place kind of accidentally, and there he was. You know, he always pops up where you least expect.
Something like that. Well, if it's not our business, a man's entitled to privacy.
Well,
In this
maybe
place,
maybe he will tell you. I don't know.
And a man's entitled to dinner. Where is the
That's true.
Franz?
Franz.
Franz, say Nash's last name.
I do not. I do not know Nash's last name. What is your last name, Nash?
I go by the villain.
Is it pronounced just like that?
So I
Never
thought.
mind.
Nash.
See, you did it all wrong. You had to put it like
villain.
on a piece of paper, and then have
Oh.
him like pronounce it. Because if you just tell him, then you know. God.
Damn.
And I'm the
He'll
stupid
forget.
one.
Oh no, I'm the stupid one.
I'm the stupid one. No, I'm the stupid one. You're like the
No.
cute one, and I'm the stupid one.
Oh my God, y'all are
But then
so
I'm cute
stupid
too.
right
So
now.
they're just like, I don't know. We're both
Bobby.
stupid and cute.
How are you
Yeah.
already drunk?
Oh,
How
Well,
are
it's
you
the end of the
already
day.
Weren't you
Well, the-
sharing?
the cookies. You have to eat more of the cookies.
Franz, are we having
Uh-oh.
fish? What are we having? I'm starving.
Tonight, I was able to put up several fish with Tess's help for later. We salted them, and tonight, no, we are not having fish. I am sorry, Nash.
Yay. Thank God.
I like fish.
And he's setting
You
plates
should get
down.
fish every day.
He's setting plates down. And there is a piece of some kind of a meat. There's a sauce and there's vegetables on the plate.
Is it good? Because I'm already eating it.
Yeah. You think it's
Smells
awesome.
good.
This is
It
so
smells good.
yummy. This is so good.
I mean, whether you like it or not,
this
I
is.
don't know, but it is good.
Oh, okay.
From a
I'm
from a
enjoying
technical
it.
standpoint, it's good. Yes.
You know, I was always told never ask what you're eating because you don't want to know. You never want to know. You just eat
Personally,
it.
I love these green bullets. Bunch of them.
Mm-hmm.
You
I'm
take a
guessing
bite off
Bill
Adamant's
brought
plate.
those.
What? Why?
Mine's already like half gone. It's
Oh,
the
come
Adamant.
on, man.
No, yours is better. Switch with me.
No, you don't have any left to switch with me. You don't have anything. You
I don't
can't.
want. I don't
No, all
want-
right, no. And he stands up and starts shoveling it into his mouth.
Franz is also putting baskets of bread on the table.
I grab it. I'm
Go
grabbing.
eat some bread. Eat bread. Just get away from my plate.
All right.
I make sure to feed Vile equal parts bread and vegetables.
That's probably a good idea.
Yes, these little bullets are perfect for a little vial. Oh.
Oh, yes, aren't they? He's
Hey
such a
Tess,
good-
how'd you and Vile meet?
I accidentally stepped on him as a baby and I felt really bad about it. So I carried him around and made sure he got better.
Wow, so he's as old as you are.
Oh, no. It was only like a year ago that I stepped on him.
He was a baby.
Yes.
That's cute.
Important context. Yeah,
Baby.
I got it.
Poor baby.
I know. I felt so terrible, but I was running and I just felt this like squish and it was his tail. Look, that's why his tail's only like half as long as a normal rat's.
Oh.
Oh, so now you have something to never forget that moment.
I mean, besides actually having him, yeah.
Well, yeah. but it's like there. Like, look.
Yeah, I really feel bad about it every time I look at it.
Mhm. You should.
Well, I'm
But
sure
now he's a spoiled little boy, isn't
he
he?
loves his life. Yeah, I'm sure he
He's
does.
just living it up, milking
professors-
every moment.
The professors start to file out one by one as they finish dinner. They don't seem to be interested in sticking around.
Do any of them look at Roscoe strangely?
No. Echo stops by your table, though.
Oh,
Oh, hello.
hello.
Is everyone enjoying your dinner?
Said master.
Yes.
Early.
Good.
Yeah.
We'll be doing something a little different tomorrow. You'll be coming with me.
Right. Mental medicine, was
Like-
it?
Something like that.
What do you teach?
We'll talk about that tomorrow. But, get a good night's sleep. You're going to need it. And he
Okay.
shuffles out of the room.
I still don't like what he said to you, Roscoe.
What did he say?
I barely remember anything before dinner.
He asked Crow if Roscoe was salvageable and usable despite what happened. Personally, I don't like that kind of language to describe a living thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
I didn't like it very much either.
all these
But-
At
morals.
Roscoe's shoulder.
I mean, I don't know. You just said you didn't like that language and called him a thing. That seems a little hypocritical.
Wait, what? I called him a thing?
Did we?
Living thing.
What?
Yeah, just
Listen.
now you said
oh
that.
my! Oh wow!
Bam.
He's a
Okay,
living thing.
that's flirting beard
No.
hairs, Jim.
No,
Kelly.
but Tessellate can say that about me. Only Tessellate can say that.
Called
Jimbo's,
out.
Jimbo's got ranks in pedantry.
Roscoe is not a thing.
You know, it's about connecting the dots. Oh,
Context.
therefore, the conclusion is you think Roscoe's a thing.
No.
I mean, I have been thinking about trying to get a nickname, so maybe like the thing. What
I
if-
don't know. I don't like that. What I like the hammer or something cool.
Okay, we'll workshop some. Just
Right.
Okay.
We'll think about it.
The thing.
Well, Nash and Vorty, you get your double beds back tonight because the other pentacle left.
We gotta leave one for me.
There's one.
You
for
could
you.
just stay with us.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the only place to stay, so.
No, I
Yeah,
meant
we'll
in
still-
the double bed.
Oh,
You
well, I
can
don't know
join
about
us.
that.
We can pitch in the middle.
I don't know
No, I
about
wanna
that. You
be-
seem a little stabby.
I want to be in the middle. I want to be in the middle.
it's
So
great
in
to
the
be in the middle.
You seem like you might kick in the middle of the night.
Yeah,
Um,
Vorty sleepwalks.
Only if you want me to.
Marvelous.
No.
Some people like that.
Bordy,
Mm-hmm.
you seem a little different than your parents. I don't know. Are you rebelling? Is that what this is?
You know,
Your parents are like laser focused. You know what
I'm
I'm
just a
saying?
product of my raising. I say hell yeah and hee haw.
All right.
Gretchen Wilson.
He's having a rebellious phase.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know, they've always wanted me to be just like them. Be like me, be like me. And I'm just like, I'm a little bit more fun than that.
well, I
You know,
understand
they work
that.
so hard, and that's exhausting. And for what? It all blew up in the end, killed all these people.
is
I
true.
don't know what they were doing. It was like
No, I never
you know,
seen
you
them
kinda-
take a.
you fight for some cause, and then it bites you in the ass.
I never.
Unless you like that kind of thing.
I seen them
do it.
turn down alcohol. I don't understand that personally. You know,
Well.
they're pretty pretty serious people.
If a laser focused, driven kind of person gets knocked on their ass, generally they stand up and just redouble their efforts. That's probably why they were so whatever, 40.
Yeah, can we change the topic? This
All
is
right,
turned
man.
into like.
All right, if you don't want to talk
really,
about your
like,
parents, all right, it's all right.
Not right now. Normally I do because they're really
All right.
cool people and everything, and they've done really amazing things. But
All right, let's talk about Nash.
Nash gives us that look. That very look.
What is your deal?
What
You
is
got a
your
deal of some
deal,
kind.
Jimbo? What
let's
is
talk
your
about
deal?
Jimbo.
Yeah,
Jimbo.
we'll talk about anything else.
Wait.
You're
Let's talk
really
about
part of my
Jimbo.
family. My last name is Villain for a reason.
Is it?
What is the
Is
reason?
it?
We
Yeah,
would
what
like
is-
to know the
is-
reason.
Yeah, what reason is that?
Yeah, not here. It's like,
Because it
what is
sounds
that?
amazing.
Oh,
Well, I agree with that.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
It does sound pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty badass.
I'm just gonna get up and go to the library to stop my free time.
Fuck
All
those.
right. Where's she going?
Oh, we've got tasks to take care of. Well, actually, I guess it's free time, but she's supposed to be filing the books back, and a whole bunch got dumped on her just a couple days ago, and we're still trying to figure out who did it. The Pinnacle said they didn't do it. Jimbo, you a big reader?
No, I wouldn't say so.
I figure it's one of those professors.
You don't
just
look it
being
either.
rude. Then
I mean, I can read. I just don't
You
like
think it-
to.
It could be what's behind that boulder.
But all right,
Older?
I get it. But then I'm just saying, like, why wouldn't they file their books back? Why be a jerk about it?
Maybe they're busy. A quick exit.
Just dumping the books and running. All right, that makes sense.
Mhm.
That's I can track. I'm tracking.
But we found this big boulder behind the tapestry.
God damn it,
And
Roscoe.
people keep telling us I can't move it, and people keep telling us not to go there. But it's all I think about.
Big boulder behind the table. That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can't move it, I can't move it. 'Cause,
I
I mean,
know,
we
it-
could compare biceps, but I think I'm gonna lose that. You know what I mean?
Let's try it.
I mean, we can arm wrestle
wanna
if
see
you
this.
want.
Wrestle.
Yeah, I mean,
Show me them guns.
do it.
Yeah, this reminds me of the time when I arm wrestled my very best good friend.
I'm gonna go get the oil.
What's his name?
Nervous. Nervous.
All right,
Oh.
all right, Roscoe, roll
Roscoe,
your strength
remember
check.
over the top. Over the top.
Okay, it's all about the wrist.
Oh shit. Okay.
Bring it up.
Clasp hands. Jimbo looks in the eye and he winks at you. And you're going back and forth, and and you're kind of held right in the middle, like neither of you are moving.
Okay,
Like you're matched at the moment. Okay. So roll one more strength check.
I'm Roscoe starts humming like a little theme song for himself.
This is epic because Roscoe, your arm is like half his size.
Yeah. Oh, rolled a 16 again. That's 2 16s in a row.
Okay,
Which
so
This is epic.
My strength score.
His
Jimbo
little
reaches
arm is holding Jimbo back.
with his other hand. Jimbo reaches up and he turns his baseball cap around backwards.
Oh my God.
No, he's doing it.
Boo.
He's doing it. He's doing it.
And he starts moving your hand towards the table. I'm gonna give you one last strength check to try to push back against them.
Flip it around.
Roscoe
The grip.
is
I
trying
knew
to be
about-
cool, turns around and like spits on the floor, just like a tough guy move,
Mhm.
and then rolls an 8 on his strength check.
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
Jimbo touches your hand to the table, very gingerly.
When
Your knuckles.
he
just
does
sort
the over the top, you're gonna lose every time.
of- oh. Damn, you are strong. I give you that.
Yeah, thanks. That was good.
I nearly blew my bicep out.
I feel like I'm learning to lose in this school more than anything, but
Well, that is important to learn how to
It's okay,
lose.
Roscoe. You almost had him there. I pat you on the back, Roscoe. You almost had him there. But trust me, when you do the over the top thing, you're gonna lose every time. So you got to do it first.
Now
do it
that
first.
was entertaining. I could watch that any night.
Me too. Next time you got to take your shirts off, though.
Oh, did you like that, Miss Belaine? Did you like that, Miss Belaine?
What are you talking
The
Villain,
light-
but pronounced silly. Villain, right? Villain.
Jimbo,
Oh, what the? What?
Yes.
Seriously, that arm wrestle sapped the blood out of your brain.
Oh, I never had much blood in my brain to begin with.
Right. So the very little that came out left you completely like.
I was picking up what you were putting down there, Jimbo.
I did
Well,
not get it.
So what do you guys want
I
to
didn't
do
get
with
it.
your free time tonight?
Put away
Jimbo.
books.
Well, Jimbo, we made
Your
some
free
room
time.
in the bed.
All right. Tess, you get down to the library. You missed the thing, but you make it down to the library, and the cart for the books is once again overladen.
Jesus. Okay.
Where?
Last time there was no theme between subject material. Is that the case again?
It is not the case this time.
Oh, what does the theme seem to be?
Electricity. When you look through the books, you see that there are different ones on electrical theory. As far as, you know, Ohm's law, which fantasy Ohm's law, let's say, and you know, current flow and voltage, fantasy voltage, that sort of thing.
Do any of the books have like dog ears where it looks like certain pages have been marked and then unmarked?
No, nothing like that. All the pages look pristine.
Okay. I'm gonna pause putting them away then and go to Ulrich's office
Okay.
and see if he's in there.
Yeah, he's in there.
I'll knock and step through the door.
Yes, Tesla, what can I do for you?
Hi, it could be nothing, but I just wanted to bring it to your attention. When we helped Jimbo load the things in from the wagon downstairs, I noticed one of the access panels was removed from the generator. And I just went to put away a bunch of books, and there's lots of them returned on electrical theory and such. Do you know if one of the professors has been tinkering with the electricity?
Well, I don't keep track of the professors. They do what they want to do. But I wouldn't worry about it. It's probably nothing.
I thought so too, but I figured something as important as the generator, it might be worth following up on.
Well, I mean, personally, I think we could live just fine without the generator. But
does it seem like he's being dodgy? Like, is his body language shifty at all?
Well, no. I mean, he's sitting behind his desk. He's, you know, he was in the middle of writing something. He walked in.
Okay.
I don't keep track of the professors. They do what they do. Especially Blackwell. But if one of them has been maintaining the electrical equipment, I wouldn't be surprised.
Would you at least check in with them and see if you can figure out who's been doing it? After all, it's not that far from the door that leads to the exterior. I'd hate to think we might have an unwanted guest. There is quite a labyrinth down there to hide in, after all.
Yes, that is true. And I'm not too concerned about external unwanted guests. Sometimes we have infestations down there. of giant spiders, things like that. But most of those don't carry tools, do they? So
Exactly.
I would expect it is probably one of the professors, but I can look into it if it'll make you feel better.
It would. Thank you.
Hmm.
Do professors typically not return their books in any sort of orderly fashion?
Well, they put it on the cart like anyone else.
Mm.
It is up to
Keeping is
the
more like it.
librarian to put them away. Whoever's taking that task.
Point taken. Thank you, Ulrich.
Of course.
I'll return to my task.
Thank you. Anybody else? What do you want to do before bed?
It's been a few days. I'm back on motorcycle duty.
All right.
All right.
I'm trying to get that motorcycle up and running.
Okay, so what I want you to do, Roscoe, is I want you to roll. Intelligence isn't right. It's not intelligence. It's
Dexterity?
roll a survival check. Let's go.
Trying to survive this process.
Survival covers a lot of things.
He does have the book that I found. Does that help at all?
It does give you advantage. Yes.
Ooh, advantage on a survival check. Okay, lost roll 20 somehow, but that's what physical dice are for. That is a 13.
Okay. So you've been working on this bike for a while. You've got the parts all laid out, right? You start loading them or bolting them onto the frame. You think you have a pretty good idea where they go and what they do. And at this point, you've got the motor mounted. You've taken it apart. You've oiled everything, right? You're not ready to ride yet. You don't have wheels on or anything like that, but you are able to start the motor.
Yes.
Just to check and make sure it works. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Can
Do
I
we hear it?
Probably not, no.
am I using Vorty's distillery fuel to
How about Adam and Nash? What do you guys want to do with your evening?
I'm gonna head into the library, pick out one book that is magic related, another book of cooking, and go to my bed and read and write letters for my usual. While no one's in the dormitory.
Why don't you roll a d20 for me?
My D20's in the other room.
Yep.
Roll 4.
Would you roll?
4.
4.
Can I just say that I love that you take your dice with you in out of town business trips?
I know you're in a whole nother state,
Yo,
Nash.
it's like they're magic, right? Like
I expected to roll in roll 20, I guess, you know.
always got my destiny on a trip?
Yeah.
I keep my dice around me because they're like they bring good mojo. They just do.
I have my Turnock dice and my Nash dice on this trip. So
Ooh.
Nice.
yeah.
I
Okay.
need new dice. I want new like gay rainbow dice.
Oh, that might get rainbow.
What's missing?
So okay, so you find a book, Nash, that grabs your attention. No, where is that gonna go? Okay, it's called The Language Barrier. And when you open it up, it talks about ways to communicate when you don't speak the same language as someone else. Ways like signing, body language, and also magic.
Did I also find a cookbook?
Yes. You find a rather generic Angul cookbook that it's from before the rupture, so it's not just fish and root vegetables. There's other things in there as well. Traditional Angul dishes that you have not experienced, but it's interesting.
So I put the cookbook on top of the magic book so that that's not what's showing when I kind of scurry out of the library.
And the book about language, it talks about some spells that could be used to communicate with people, like tongues. You're not familiar with these spells, of course, but it talks about them in detail. How about you, Adam, man? What do you want to do?
Still looking at anatomy books and chemistry books.
Okay.
So here I go. Investigation check, right?
Yes, please.
Is this happening while I'm there putting stuff away?
Yeah, you're.
I specifically waited until you were in Ulrich's office. Like, I'm trying to scurry in and scurry out. I can't speak for Ottoman, but
Well, if I'm there when Adaman is, I'll try to help him locate what he's looking for.
Okay.
Give me advantage, or
Yeah, that would give you advantage.
okay. Oh my gosh! So it went from a 7 to a 17. As he was like,
Nice.
alphabetical order, you say? Oh, that makes a lot more sense, actually. Why?
No, by the writer's name, not the book title.
Right, right.
All right. Well, Adam, man, you find a book.
Mhm.
It's called Algebraic Principles. It's by Katrina Strong. And it is, it's even more boring than the other one you found. The one with, it was like a math book, wasn't it?
Hold on, I can read it to you because I wrote it down. Hold on. Ooh, well, no. The last one I found was super interesting, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
The last one I found was by a lady by the name of Corinne Winters, so you know.
Yes.
be interesting.
This one is about algebra and mathematics. But when you flip through it, it makes some sense to you.
Okay.
Reading it, you, I mean, algebra is, I mean, it's everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's the mechanics of existence, and it starts to make sense to you.
Okay.
And you will get something good from that later.
All right. Sounds good. As he continues his studies.
How about Vorty? What's Vorty want to do?
You know, Vorty. Here's the thing about Vorty. Vorty's having a really fun evening. He's just, those cookies hit the spot, and then dinner hit the spot, and the wrestling match hit the spot. So he's just like kind of roaming the halls, like singing, like just like humming new tunes, and he's just vibing, and he's just like passing people like.
The Tony Maguire Spider-Man cursed fucking montage.
Okay.
Oh, no.
And then I think he kind of just like stumbles into like the workout mat.
Yeah.
And then he just starts like stretching, like and then like he's just doing it just like, it's been one heck of a day and everything, because that night fight thing, like it was like cool. So, but like he picks up his weapons and he's just like twirling like I'm feeling good about this.
Okay.
Like he's like twirling it and like really getting good. Like, fuck, like being here really like just doing something to me because like he's like twirling this crap around and like learning all kinds of like little things, like just on his own, still like humming around, but like I'm feeling good. Like I'm feeling
Okay,
good,
well-
vibing, and then I'd like roll over and like over to where Nash is like reading and writing and stuff, and it's just like, hey Nash, and then I like plop down like,
And I start drawing boobs and hearts on his shoulder.
Okay. Well, that is the way you pass the evening until bedtime. So then after that, everybody goes to bed. Roscoe feels pretty accomplished after getting that engine to fire up. 40's passed out.
I
Nash,
will make
Adam
sure to
have been
tell
reading.
everyone before we go to bed. I will mention to everyone. I think it's probably nothing, but in case there's some connection, you know how we saw the tools downstairs and the open. All the books that were piled on the cart today had to do with electricity and currents and that sort of thing. So I brought it to Ulrich's attention. Maybe it was just one of the professors, but just thought it was worth mentioning. It seemed I don't really believe in coincidences, and that's kept me alive for a while. So that's all.
Okay.
Keep an eye out.
Ulrich didn't seem concerned for this.
He didn't, but I don't know. It's just odd. Again, it's probably nothing. You just get used to paranoia keeping you alive, and it's hard to let go of.
I don't know that we've still got that. Well, maybe we're getting soft, but we've still got that edge. And maybe these guys are so used to being safe here in this mountain that we are bringing something to the table that they need. So
If they keep bringing bread to the table, we are all getting soft.
Yes, that is absolutely true.
Oh yeah.
Now there's definitely secrets here. You guys been thinking about that boulder as much as I have?
Well, I don't know if the person that talked to the other person that said we shouldn't go down there spread that news to the rest of the party, so I've been afraid to roleplay it.
No, I've already deliberately gathered everyone.
Wait, the boulder Jimbo's muscles. That big boulder?
Okay. All right. So we're gonna go back there. All right. Yeah, he's so strong, so handsome, so charming. No, we're talking about that other boulder, and then somebody told us they're like, look, we've been down there, we've been where you've been, and we went down there, and it was more trouble than it was worth. And I'm like, well, what was it? And they didn't tell us.
It was Rivers.
Rivers.
Said that they had a.
well, remember they found some bones.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And
yes.
she said there was someone down there we wouldn't want to meet in person.
Right. So now that we know that, it's like, well, crap. I mean, and if a Pinnacle knows it and they're just like leaving it alone, obviously the professors must know. Obviously, it's something we're just supposed to be kept in the dark, and it's not a problem. Maybe this person. Oh, go ahead.
Do you think that is what they're training us for? To deal with that?
Ooh,
They all seem to be ignoring it.
maybe they're just waiting for the opportune moment to send the rookies down to prove themselves. I think that what it is like it's something that they're just so used to, and they know that it's not a threat to them, that they're just like, whatever. And obviously,
I don't know. I always make the weakest of sailors on the ship do all of the fish fillets. So I bet that that's what they're doing to us.
They're making us make the fish fillets.
That boulder is an object that can be moved, even though it may be hard. And that means that it should be moved. Behind there, it might be the same way.
I got your back if that's what you think, Roscoe. I'm with you, buddy.
Is that what algebra is?
Getting someone's back? Not exactly.
No, if it can, then it should.
Yeah.
moved?
Definitely.
Is
I
that
think
what
we're
the
I think
math
we're getting more into
class is?
philosophy at that point,
Oh,
but
never mind.
Well, I've
Listen, I'm always going to back up some Roscoe crazy action. So I'm passed out, but I'm like raising my hands like,
I'll pull out the map that I made before of the lower tunnels that I've seen. If anyone wants to go with me tomorrow, I'll spend my free time mapping out more of the downstairs, and eventually, who knows, maybe we'll find something that looks like it connects to the inaccessible tunnel.
all right.
That's free.
Sounds fun.
But I don't want to go alone. That's foolish.
All right.
I'm free with eyes that can see.
I will have to bring a lamp with me.
Do we want to go tonight, or do we just want to do it during free time?
Well, we're supposed to get a bunch of rest, so
Yeah.
definitely we should just go tonight.
That's what I mean.
I was going to say the exact opposite of that. But all right. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, he did give me quite a dent with that staff, but I think I kind of deserved it.
Well,
Maybe we rest tonight.
yeah.
Fine.
All right.
All right. Well, as you start to bed down for the night, Jimbo comes in. He takes one of the empty beds and he flops down on it. He seems like he's been drinking.
Jimbo, if you snore, I'll smother you in your sleep.
I don't snore. Come on.
I don't need to do an insight check to know that you're lying.
I
Come
know
on.
this is
Everyone, yeah.
This Jimbo snores like a chainsaw.
Who said that? And then he promptly passes out.
It starts snoring.
And start snoring.
All right, so you guys go to bed. We've been on for about an hour, so let's take a break, and we'll start up next day. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
For the record, I did spill a drink, so I gotta go take care of that.
I knew it. I told you.
Oh,
Never get your deposit back now.
you increase the chances by like, I'm going to have like 12 drinks in front of you. It's like, all right, well, one of them is going to spill.
here's the
Roll
thing.
the dice.
I have the same amount of drinks. I just have them all down on the floor in a cooler. But when he was describing all the drinks he had, I was like, yeah. But then I was like, up on the desk? Oh no, no, don't do that.
I feel like Kristen's had this conversation with him already. So
I have.
we're
If
just-
he's not knocking over the drink, he's knocking over the entire table. Like he's
called it.
literally
She
a
called it.
barbarian.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, he's a
He called
barbarian.
She called it. She's like, there's not going to be anybody there to stop you.
Bring me another.
Okay, we'll be back in 5-10 minutes. we're back. So of course Jimbo snores.
Yep.
I feel like Vile snores too.
This would be so tiny though.
Yeah, it would be adorable. Looks like when my cat snores, it's okay.
Tiny adorable snores. So, you don't have to roll a Constitution save or anything like that for Jimbo snoring. You're all able to get the benefit of a long rest.
Ooh, that's good. I needed it.
I can't hear it because Bordy and Nash made a Roscoe sandwich. We're all cuddling.
Cute.
Mm-hmm.
We're a very close pinnacle.
Yeah, I just keep waking up in the middle of the night and they have like moved over.
Yeah, we're a very close pinnacle.
James,
That's
will
why
you
we're gonna
remind-
survive.
Did Crow give me a revolver?
Yes.
Okay. And how many rounds of ammunition?
You have like 6.
Okay.
Roscoe knows where to get more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I probably told you guys all about the weapon room.
Mm-hmm. You
I
did.
think so, yeah. Last
You gotta
time.
take a trip down.
So at 5 a.m. the lights come on. Ka-chunk.
Mm.
Jimbo rolls over. God damn! And he
You
pulls a blanket over his
never
head.
get used to it. Ugh.
And you have a couple hours to attend to your tasks.
Goes at a man, pops up, runs over to take a shower and go start. Well, no, runs over and cleans the mat so that he can take a shower and then eat breakfast.
There is blood on the mat.
But it's crows.
So you-
oh, no, over here's Tesla's. Oh, man.
But mine's on there too. I forgot how messed up I got from that.
I want to leave a bit early. Roscoe said that the weapons cache was also down a level.
Yeah, that's right.
So I will go see if I can find some ammunition then.
Okay.
And while I'm down there, I want to swing by the generator and see if anything looks different.
Okay, so you go down to approximately the area where Jimbo had his wagon outside the door, right?
Well, I can backtrack perfectly because of keen mind.
Yeah. And when you get down to the caverns, you notice that the access door has been closed up and the tools are gone.
Okay.
You move past it, you move to the door that Roscoe described. And inside this room, there are racks and racks of weapons. There are drawers that have healing kits, and you open some random drawers, you find poisoner kits, you find different things in there. And you do find ammunition.
Okay. I'll take a few dozen rounds, and I'll also take a poisonous kit,
Okay.
if possible. Yeah. That's all.
Okay. Anybody else want to do anything before breakfast?
Just clean out the bathrooms.
So as I still have the most boring job of anyone of just dusting this room that nobody goes in. I am going to, so some of the letters that I've been writing, I've also been kind of writing riddles and things like that. So on top of my, mislabeling everything, I'm going to hide some like riddles that talks about like the still and the motorcycle. So like kind of all of the secrets we found, whether it's the boulder behind the tapestry, it's just a bunch of riddles of the things that we've found of this place and hide them throughout.
Adam and Vordy, you want to do anything? I mean, if you're going to do your regular tasks, then Oh, Adamant already cleaned the mat. How about you, Vorty?
Yeah.
Are you gonna go down with
Yeah.
Tesla and get your crates?
I'm helping Franz
Okay.
like I normally do,
All right.
and that's about it.
So breakfast comes around, and
Had some pre-breakfast.
breakfast comes around. It's nothing particularly special today. The professors are all there, including Headmaster Echo, who comes over to your table around the end of breakfast. Well, hello, good morning. I trust you all slept well.
Yes, headmaster.
Yeah, had a really good sleep. Had a
Magically.
weird dream though.
Excellent, excellent. Are you ready for class today?
I'm suddenly
so.
real nervous about it, but yeah.
Oh, there's no
Well, I'm
reason to
ready.
be nervous.
Bark it, Echo.
All right then, follow me. And
Follow.
he leads you. Pull up roll 20 here. He leads you from the table. He goes down the main stairway. Or up the main stairway, I guess. He goes up the main stairway. And he takes you down this corridor that has all these office doors next to it. And he takes you down this stairway. Takes you to that one? Nope, not that one. That one. He takes you to this one where Roscoe was taken when the professors wanted to talk. He accesses. I'm sorry.
Should we see anything?
Do you
It's
not?
just black for me.
It's just black for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't even. There you. Oh, there's Adaman.
I can't see though. I was just gonna see if that was the problem.
Roscoe, you can see, right?
No.
You can't see either?
Is it fog of war?
All is darkness.
I can't see.
it's- Burp. How about now, Tesla?
I see a hallway. Yeah.
Okay. When you exit the stairwell into this area, you can see a very cozy room. There are chairs and like a coffee table, and there's a fire burning in the fireplace.
There it is.
I have 2 Roscoe tokens. Hang on, let me kill one of them. There we go.
Oh.
No.
I don't see anything.
Nash.
Because your token isn't here.
Oh, you want me to drag my token in?
No, I got you. And I'm still missing 40. Okay.
Boop, there he is.
Boop, there he is.
Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is.
Okay. Can everybody see?
Shakalaka, shakalaka, shakalaka.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So the stairwell on this floor, it empties out into here, and Headmaster Echo is just sort of talking, mostly to himself, but loud enough where you can hear. This used to be the administration office. You know, we had financial aid and admissions and that sort of thing. But
Right.
when after the rupture, we decided to move up here because we didn't need as much room as we used to. I'm sure you understand.
Were you still headmaster before the rupture?
Yes, for about 42 years before the rupture.
So you've been
Did you-
headmaster almost 100 years.
Something like that, yes.
So
How
did you know that was gonna happen?
No, I did not. I may have prepared better if I had known.
Did you know Lazuli?
Oh, yes. Intimately.
Really?
Oh, yes. Absolutely. He was the headmaster before me, of course.
Was
But
he as
he,
terrifying as they say?
He grew bored and restless. Decided that he didn't want to
Said
be
he knew him intimately.
headmaster anymore, so he, stepped down and I took his place.
Where did he go?
It's hard to say.
Do I believe that? Do I believe that he doesn't know?
I don't know, do you?
Can I roll for it?
If you like.
The name is really long.
Proficiency in this skill as a rogue, just because I know me and know that I'm a skeptical bitch. Oh. 8.
The dice believe him. The dice believe James.
Right.
Well, it's either you believe him or you don't. You just don't know what to think. Anyway, let's head downstairs from here.
Right.
And he keeps going down the stairwell. Yes, Nash?
I don't know why you guys keep making me clean the same room. It seems like this is what I should be cleaning. Disgusting.
It probably could use a good cleaning. Yes. And he takes you down the stairwell, even farther. And on the next landing, he walks out, and it looks like imagine being in an old dusty university in the middle of the night when nobody else is there. There's a long hallway. There are doors that are just standing open. You see old classrooms. You see laboratory areas. None of this is occupied, of course.
Is the electric lighting run through here, or are we lighting torches as we go?
There is electric lighting, yes.
Oh.
But he takes you through, and he keeps talking about it. The university used to be enormous. We had many different areas of study. There was mathematics and liberal arts, other things. And after the rupture, of course, there wasn't much of a demand for liberal arts, I'd say. So that's why the other professors and myself, we decided to move upstairs to the admin areas and take that over as our living quarters, because it makes more sense to stay close.
Also seems generally less creepy.
Yes, that too.
James, as we're going, I've taken the map that I was making of the higher levels, flipped it over, and I'm frantically...
Okay.
Even though I'll be able to remember it later, I'm just recording what I can for now.
And of course, the university had a wing for magic. and wizards. I don't suppose you know anything about that, though, would you?
Well, that depends on where it was located.
What?
Off the library, maybe?
What do you mean?
No, never mind.
No.
Oh, all right. Well, then, no, I have no idea.
No, we haven't really explored down here at all.
No.
So much so, I've never even seen the map.
As he's walking, and it really is like walking through an old school at night, but just because there's nobody there. I mean, it's lit up, but you know, there's nobody there. He takes you past the shop area where there's a forge. You know, you see and there's great big hood scoops over it, you know, where the fumes are taken out, and you see science labs and things like that as you move through this area. Have any of you ever, I mean, other than Stubbles, of course, have any of you ever experimented with magic at all?
No.
Yep.
Never.
not
Why would
a
I
real-
ever?
Magical kind of guy.
I ain't got the time for that.
Punch and kick stuff real
No,
good.
and even if any of us had, I think we would have accepted your policies of ceasing such activity when we came here.
Yes.
Have you, Ed Bastareka?
Oh, well, yes, quite extensively. You see, I used to be, before I took the headmaster position, of course, I was the professor in charge of the magic wing. After the rupture, of course, we shut that down, but yeah, the whole school was sort of shut down except for the scholar program, of course.
So you like had to take a new position?
Something like that, yes.
What'd you feel about that? You know, I mean, one group of mages ruined it for everybody. Now suddenly your job's obsolete.
Something like that. It was a little bittersweet. You see, my greatest pupil was involved in the rupture. And I would have trusted her implicitly.
It's a she.
Oh, well, no, hold on. I got a book here. Well, I wouldn't know that that's necessarily his greatest pupil, so never mind.
Well, you do have a PhD dissertation that you found in the library.
Okay, was it of the
Orin Winters.
magic and its role in invention and innovation, Professor?
Oh, yes, I haven't read that in years and years.
Oh, I'll tell you right now, it's drier than a bone.
Yes. Magic, while looking dramatic, is quite dry when it's written out, yes. Eventually, he stops at a door. It's a large, ornate-looking door.
Oh.
Ooh.
What?
Now, I would like to point out to any viewers that I did not make this map. This is made by Eightfold Paper on Patreon.
Well done, Eightfold.
Check them out.
Wow.
Really pretty. I really like it.
And there are large windows at the other end of the room from where you come through the door, and it looks like there's daylight coming through them.
But we know we're deep beneath the mountain.
Yes, and these windows, the daylight, you're not used to daylight, you know what I mean? Like, you're not sure what you're seeing exactly, but it's much brighter than light that you're used to seeing coming through a window. This is where we used to have class.
Class.
Many,
Here.
many hours here, yes.
How can anyone focus? It's beautiful.
It is quite beautiful, yes. Of course, at the time, people were used to sunlight. You see, this isn't real. This is an illusion put upon these windows to make it seem like the outside.
Just with electricity? Or
No, not with electricity, Mr. Stubbles. This is a magical illusion.
Is
And-
this patterning actually on the floor
Yes.
down here? I'll kneel and sort of trace over it with my fingertips.
and
Does this have something to do with it?
No, that is mostly for decoration, actually. But we used to teach. There was evocation, there was abjuration, transmutation, force, divination. Did I say aberration already?
Yeah.
Not aberration.
Abjuration.
No, I'm sorry, my
Yes.
old man brain.
It's all in the dissertation.
So why are we here?
We are here because if you're going to fight magic,
Or you're right to
you have to
party?
learn to fight magic. He goes over next to the desk, and there's a old robe hanging on a coat hook, and he starts to shrug into it. You know, these sort of robes went out of style 100 years ago, but I like the old style myself.
It's not flattering.
And he puts a hat on. He looks kind of like Gandalf.
Yeah,
Not
but I mean,
flattering.
A teeny, teeny, tiny Gandalf.
if you haven't, if you haven't really worked out a lot, Nash, having the robes on might actually help you.
That is just way too
Yeah,
much
they-
fabric
They do hide the
for
stomach.
my
Yes.
taste.
Hide the punch. There you go, buddy.
I don't mind the punch. No.
Oh, okay. All right. All right.
Show what you have.
So today, we are going to learn something about how to counter magic users.
Kill them first.
pretty seems pretty irresponsible.
Did we have brought many weapons?
No. In fact, I would appreciate it if you would keep your... I saw what you did to Crow. I would appreciate you if you kept your knives
That was you?
put away.
Yes, headmaster.
Keep those knives ready, just like I got a bad feeling about it.
Oh man.
So today, you are
It's
going
like a
to
really
work
big room.
together
Like
as a
really
pentacle.
big room.
And you are going
I
to
can hear echo.
hopefully survive together as a pentacle. He holds up a hand, and a light starts to form in his palm. Everybody roll initiative.
Oh shit! Fuck this! I'm using the fucking knives.
Never trust.
Hey.
Shit! I rolled a 20.
Never trust a man calling himself Echo.
Damn, I hate that I burned that on initiative though.
Mm.
All right, here we go.
Okay, you can be first to stab.
Damn, you did good too.
Is everyone standing where they're standing right now? Just everyone was shouting into each other, and I was just sitting over here next to him.
Oh no, I'm up here.
Yeah, listen.
Okay.
I don't
The
know.
from the moment he's like, hey, there's this whole magical wing that I was a professor of, I was like, why'd you bring, like, I'm not trusting this dude at all. I don't know what my passive insight is, but just I got my spider senses tingling like,
Well, 40 gets to go first.
oh, for real? I thought
Oh,
somebody had something higher.
out of 24.
Tessellay has 24.
In the thing.
It's
About to
anything.
be.
No,
You may have
no,
to
I'm not.
update it for Tessellay.
Okay, where did
I
I go?
don't see her either.
Are you not on the screen, Tesla?
She's
I'm
right
on the
here.
screen.
On there.
He is on
Oh,
the
there
screen.
you are.
Just have
You
to
were hiding.
Bing.
I
Update it.
think that if your DM can't find your token, she should obviously get advantage when her turn comes.
I agree.
We win.
Still.
I
A
think we
passive
win.
stealth out
Okay.
of control.
The Tesla goes first.
Great. I will pull out my knives. And I will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. How high up is this platform?
Like 10 feet.
Like, where'd you put those knives again? Do you put them like down here? Like
In my
The boots.
boots.
In a boot.
oh, I thought you
Oh,
said boobs. That's why I was like,
Boots.
No,
With a
vials
T.
in the boobs. Daggers.
Boots
in
and
the-
tats.
that's what it is. Vials in the boobs. The others are in the boots. I had it backwards.
Vial is
I had-
much safer, yes.
Vorty had it backwards, completely backwards.
So I will move and bonus action dash towards my 2 party members down here by the door. And I
Okay.
will take the dodge action because I'm not sure what's going on just yet.
Okay.
Together.
Vorty.
Yo, man, this guy, I don't know. Where is he? Which one's he again?
This one.
Center of the room like a boss fight.
This guy right here,
right?
right?
What a surprise.
I know, and like I don't have any weapons on me,
Very good.
so you like he's like, who's he actually hurling this energy at? Can I tell?
He hasn't made a move yet, but he looks a little sinister.
So he hasn't actually attacked, even though we feel like he's turning hostile.
Hmm.
And I can tell that he's like a very powerful wizard mage type, right? Like, you don't just do all this. And like, I used to teach here, so I know I'm dealing with I mean, Vorty's an idiot,
Mm-hmm.
but he's not like completely like, he can put a few things together.
Yeah.
So I don't feel like he would use any of his spells because it'll just be like, it'll just go to waste. So
Use
let's
magic.
see the initiative. Who needs to go next? He's gonna go. Oh shit! All right. I feel like I have to inspire my friend Adam. Man, here comes the law enforcer. Get him up. Somebody sing my little song. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. Get him up. We love you like that. Na 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 na. So he gets some inspiration.
All right.
And then I'm just going to like move. So there's that. How high is the where those books are at?
10
Oh.
feet.
Yeah, this platform up here is 10 feet high.
All right, I'm gonna follow and do my let me see if my ability is a Mr. Jumpy Jump. Mirthful leaps. Whenever you make a long or high jump, you can roll a d8 and add the number rolled to the number of feet you cover, even when making a standing jump. This extra distance does not cost movement as normal. So how high can I do a high jump?
Oh, I looked at this before.
At least that high.
So I'm going to roll my d8.
Okay.
And then I'll add this. Hopefully I roll pretty high. Bam!
Yeah.
3
'cause I
plus
would
your
have to-
strength modifier is a high jump.
How much?
3 plus your strength modifier, or if it's from a standing jump, it's half of that.
It's not a standing jump because I would have taken a few steps.
So then,
Do I need to roll like an athletics, an acrobatics?
Not if you
Or
cast
it's
a
just-
spell, no. Is it a spell you cast?
No, I'm just doing it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then roll either acrobatics or athletics, whichever one you're better at.
Acrobatics. All right, let's see if I roll high. Let's come on. It's not bad. All right. So I rolled and I'm adding 8 to that, which my strength is not that great. But it's still enough to cover the 10 feet though. So I would have hopped up.
Okay.
And I would have been kind of like right
So
there.
Morty just vaults on top of the
Yes. Boom.
fucking goat.
And I land like superhero landing.
3-point landing.
And that's all I do.
Okay.
I mean, he hasn't attacked me yet, so
Right. It's his turn.
technically speaking,
We're gonna learn what he's about to do right now.
right? He could just be like showing some like fireworks, like very like Jubilee style, like.
Okay, well, I need everyone in the room to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy.
Damn it.
Great.
See, should have
Ooh,
killed him.
that's definitely what I do well.
Wisdom save.
I only have a
Not
-4.
bad.
Oh, +4.
I'm still at 13, even with that -4. So
Dice gods are liking me today.
7 for me.
Oh no, that tracks.
People make a lot of assumptions about Roscoe. He's wise. I just rolled poorly.
Okay. So Headmaster Echo, you see light starting to come out of his palms. Tesla moves, Vorty moves, and he looks like he is deflating. And out of his mouth is coming a shadowy material, like a fog. And
See,
on the ground in front of him forms. Well, I'll just put the token on.
see, you guys, we enrolled in the wrong
I
freaking
knew
school.
I knew it.
No.
We enrolled in the wrong school.
Even Vorty sees this.
Everybody sees it.
Okay, good.
That's why we had to make a save because it's like frightful presence, right?
This is a
That's right. And nobody passed it.
Is
Okay.
it silver like that, or is it
I
blue?
rolled a high. I rolled an 18.
You didn't pass it. Nobody passed it.
I hate this dude.
Is it silver like the token, or is it blue?
It's bluish, silverish.
and is this
I called
now
that
I'm
shit. I called
confused.
that shit.
That was a token I had. lying
Bluish,
around.
silverish.
You
Is
knew
it
it had
like
to
the
be
child
someone.
of? Is it the child of the?
No, it's him.
no, it's him.
What? It's bluish. It's a bluish, silverish.
And
So
it
it's like the
roars.
child between a silver and a blue dragon.
And when it roars, y'all lose your shit.
Yeah,
Yep.
because we failed the frightful presence stuff.
this is a frightening save? I get advantage,
Am
but
I-
I still only
Am I
got it.
immune to fear?
No.
for some reason. I
I
don't
think
know.
anybody's immune to fear. So this dragon appears in front of Echo. Echo disappears. The dragon appears.
Remember, Adamant, I inspired you.
Oh, can I use that on my save? I didn't look like it would have helped.
I don't know if it would have helped you, but
Yeah.
I think it's attack rolls and saving throws, but it's up to
this
you.
is the saving throw.
And here's my problem. If you're frightened of a creature, you can't move towards it. So I'm just trapped here in the back of the room until it decides to murder me. So I guess I might as well try and use my bardic inspiration to save my own life.
Why not?
But I got an 18 with the bardic inspiration, which is what you
Negative.
got, and you failed
Nothing.
it as well. So
It starts moving towards the door. And it's snarling and growling, and you can see smoke coming out of its mouth, Roscoe.
Mm.
And it's Adamant's turn.
I can't move any closer to it. I have no ranged weapons because we brought no weapons. So I will stand there real stunned and be like, oh, bob and weave, friends, bob and weave. And I'll move back away so that I'm in line with the stairs up onto this upper part. Because, you know, someday maybe I'll be able to run away. And that's what I'm planning for. And that's my
Okay.
turn.
James, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Based on my pretty high passive perception,
Mhm.
am I feeling like vibrations in the floor under my feet that seem to match the weight of this appeared creature?
No.
Heard.
And then it's Nash's turn.
Well, I can't go closer, so I'm going to run away. I'm going to go to this table. I'm going to grab the vase of this potted plant. And I'm going to fucking chuck it as hard as I can at this crowd.
Good girl.
Yeah.
Good girl.
All right.
I don't have much, but I'm a little scrappy at least. All right. I do have disadvantage though. All right. So with disadvantage, it's only going to be a 12.
So you chuck the potted plant and it hits it. And the pot explodes when it hits it. Psh, and you can see dirt, on its back, but it doesn't seem to notice.
Okay.
But your aim was true. Roscoe, this thing is bearing down on you. What do you want to do?
So I'm frightened, right?
Yes.
Which means I have to run away, or I just can't.
You can't move closer.
You can't get closer, right?
Okay.
Disadvantage.
I am going to. I think I can still fly into a rage. So I will roll my D8 on my rage magic table, which I'm pulling up right now. I rolled an 8, which is a beam of brilliant light lances from my chest in a 5-foot wide, 60-foot long line. Each creature in the line must succeed on a Constitution saving throw, or take 2d8 radiant damage and be blinded until the next turn.
How long is the line? 60 feet?
60 feet
Okay.
of just
okay.
out of the chest hairs of Roscoe. I think the chest hairs start to glow and
I love this.
Ah.
I love it. I'm living for it. I'm up there's like, yes.
You're good, Nash. It's not quite long enough.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, good. All right,
Is that does he have to make a save?
it'll be a Constitution save against my DC, which is proficiency 13, I think.
Yeah, see that's the thing. Our DCs are low.
Is there what happens if it fails?
2d8 radiant damage, and it is blinded.
And what happens if it passes?
Nothing.
Okay.
Glances off harmlessly.
So this beam of light bursts forth from your chest.
Chest hair.
Chest
You
hairs.
said
Chest
chest
hairs.
hair.
Are you
Chest
still-
hairs. The chest hairs light up.
Are you
They're
still
like,
farting out magic? Is that what's happening?
All 5 of Steven's chest hairs.
How very dare you?
Oh, this is Burt.
There-
Listen, Roscoe is covered. Remember, I sang a song all about it.
Yeah.
Roscoe
you're
is
right.
covered in here.
Is fantasy me, which is just me with chest hair.
Oh no!
No, I feel you. I feel you on that. Okay, so it doesn't seem to affect the dragon,
Okay.
but behind the dragon, on the stage where Echo was standing, you hear a.
Roscoe, extremely freaked out, says, "What is happening?" And I'm gonna run over to one of these sconces. Are these like kind of metal stands that are holding?
Yeah, and each
Candles
one is lit up with sort of an arcane magic light.
Okay. I want to grab one and try to smash the light off of it and make sort of a spear.
Okay. Roll a strength check for me.
Okay. I dropped that dice, so I'll just do it online. That's a 14.
Okay, so you pick it up. You rip the top off, and it's a little sharp on top. After you do that,
Okay. I can't. I don't think I can do anything else.
and it's Tesla's turn again.
So, question.
Tesla, I want you to roll an investigation check for me.
Okay. I'm good at that. I modified 20. 30
Okay.
20.
All right, so here's what you see, Tesla. Oh, I lost my thing. There it is. You see that the dragon is an illusion.
Yeah.
You can see through it.
Cool. Okay. But it's a strong illusion.
Mm.
Okay. All right. So.
So you're no longer frightened.
Oh, cool. Even better.
And should it attack, you have advantage on saving throws.
I heard that little squeak. Because
Uh-huh.
my passive. So, oh, come on. Roll 20. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 gets me here. And I'm never any closer than the 20 feet I start. Oh, well, I'm not afraid anymore. Never mind.
Do you say anything to us?
I'm getting to it.
Oh, okay. I was like, what are you? Because I'm looking at you run towards. I'm like,
I've got my daggers out,
Mhm.
and I'm going to call out, "That is a rather impressive illusion, Headmaster." And I'm going to throw my dagger, bonus action, throw them both. But I want to try and throw them into the ground on either side of his feet.
Okay.
I don't want to hit him.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll for that?
Yeah. Yeah, why don't you
A
roll for that?
dexterity check or an attack roll?
That'd be an attack roll. Let's give it a DC of 10.
Okay. Yeah. 16
Uh-huh.
and 24.
Okay, so they go where you want. They stick in the floor on either side of where Headmaster Echo was a minute ago.
And I'll
so we
beam
know
at
the
Nash.
location. We know the square.
Yeah, I'll beam at Nash and yell, "Forget the dragon, it's not real. Shoot between those knives." And I think that's probably all I can manage on my turn.
All right. Next is 40's turn.
Okay. So
Okay.
if I know where he's at,
Uh-huh.
um,
I mean, I'm assuming you heard Tesla yell that, so we'll say that you don't have to make the investigation.
okay. And which square is it again?
I think this one.
Yep.
Yeah, he's right next to me.
Like right next. Okay.
Right here.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay out a 20-foot area that's not gonna capture Nash, but it's gonna capture his square.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna sing a little tune and see maybe if this will work. Hopefully he'll fail his save. So okay, here goes. Here goes. Bum 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 bum. Mr. Sandman, bring him a dream. Make it the sweetest that he's ever seen. Let 40 winks get closer and closer. Don't tell him that his free will's almost over. Sandman, this tune's way too long. Don't have enough time to play the song. Please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Boom, 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 boom. So I need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh God. Okay.
13, I think, wisdom, right?
He
Oh
failed.
no, it's like I have to roll. No, I have to like.
Yeah, no, I thought you
Oh,
just
you
have
have to roll
I'm so
above his
confused.
HP.
Like,
yeah,
You
no,
roll a hit
yeah, I
points.
have to roll,
Oh,
Yeah.
and
okay.
it's hit points. So wait, let me see. It is
What level?
5. Well, second level. So when you cast a spell using roll an additional 2d8. So it's going to be a total of 7d8 then. Hopefully that's enough.
you
I
have to
don't
get over
know.
his hit points. Yeah, so we'll see.
Yeah. Let's see if I roll high. Fingers crossed. Not bad.
No, it doesn't affect him.
All right. I had to try it.
He yawns a little, and you can't see it, but you hear like a little, like a.
Okay. And then I'll move up closer to Pestle.
All right.
That's it.
So Tesla notices that it's an illusion. And thing here. The dragon becomes fog and sinks into the floor. And you notice that Headmaster Echo is standing back where he was a second ago. That's very good. You don't think I'm a dragon?
You were top of my list of suspects. Honestly.
Did I fool you?
Echo was very sus.
For a
Because
split second,
what if I told you I was a dragon?
I'd ask you to prove it.
Yeah.
I thought you'd never ask.
Oh.
He turns towards Nash. And Nash, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
No problem.
And my knives are no longer in my possession.
24.
Oh, very good. Okay, then you only take 5 points of damage as Echo's mouth opens and out from his mouth comes. And it's cold damage. He breathes, and you see coming out of his mouth it looks like dragon's breath. Covers Nash. Nash, you take 5 points of damage.
Copy.
And then it's Adaman's turn.
All right. So now I'm going to move. Oops. Let's select next to him. And here we go. First, I'm going to try and punch him.
Okay.
Subdually. 19 on the die for a total of 25.
But yeah, that hits.
All right. As I do boink. 5 points of damage.
Uh-huh.
And then I will go ahead and do a flurry of blows.
Yeah.
Okay.
Monk shit.
Dope monk shit, you know? So one is a 20, and the other is a 22.
Monk shit.
They both hit.
Bonk, bonk. 3 plus 8 is 11 damage from 2 separate hits.
Okay.
As he goes, the dissertation said that if you're getting hit, it's hard to concentrate. Sorry about this, sir.
Very good. Okay. Nash, you're next.
Sweet. All right. So as I'm watching Adaman punch our headmaster, I'm going to look over at Bordy. Did you say bum bum bum? And I grab a quill from the table and I'm just gonna run towards him and try and like grapple him. I'm like, maybe I'm gonna try to stab him with the pin as an afterthought, but really I'm trying to just tackle him. And I'm like, I feel more comfortable having a type of weapon near me, even though that's not my intention.
Okay, well, strength versus strength. He's a gnome wizard.
Is he? Is he?
Strength versus
Is he
strength.
though? I don't know. That breath attack was
So
real
if
weak.
he's a wizard, what are his bad stats?
It's just strength.
Yeah.
No, athletics.
Strength. Yeah. Strength saving throw, I guess. Or I guess a strength check. Hang on. Let me roll that. Okay. What'd you get?
Jersey 20.
Okay,
Nice.
so you grab him, and he is grappled by you. He has just been punched in the face or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Nash.
Hello, Adaman.
Nash runs over and grabs him, and he is restrained.
Here, it should be easier. Hit harder.
I think maybe he's gonna just give up now. I don't know. Maybe he's got something to show us. This is a lesson, I think.
I haven't learned anything yet.
Oh gosh, why did you say that, Nash?
Yeah. Roscoe's turn.
We're all going to die.
What you got, Roscoe?
Okay. I am pretty.
He's about to thunderstep
far
us
away.
in the face.
I don't think I could yet. I can't even dash over there. But I can move this close, and I mean, I have this sort of makeshift spear in my hand.
Yeah.
I could
You
try
gonna
to
chuck
try
it?
to javelin at him.
All
I
right.
think I'm gonna.
We
but
can
I
give it
wanna,
we can give it javelin stats if you like.
Okay, I hope it's blunted enough to not, I'm not trying to like pierce the guy.
Okay.
Hit them.
Okay,
Hit them good.
I'm gonna toss a javelin, an improvised javelin. Roll 8.
That tracks.
It thumps on the wood next to where Nash and Echo are grappling.
He must be using some sort of illusion.
Yeah, that was obviously magical deflection there, buddy.
All right. Tessellay.
I'm going to hop over the banister and grab this pillar and kind of try to like fireman pole down it
Okay.
and vault off and close the gap.
Why don't you roll an acrobatics for me in that case? You're gonna be
Sure.
vaulting and fireman pulling and all that stuff.
Okay. Where's my D20? 18.
Okay. So you spin around the pole on your way down.
Mhm.
You hit the ground and you vault over to where you are now. And then what do you want to do?
I'm going to grab one of my daggers out of the stage and just hold it up to his neck where Nash has him grappled and say, if the lesson was learning to work together, I think we've made some strong progress in that area.
Okay.
and just hold the knife there. And I will hold an action to. I'll take the dodge action. How's that?
Alrighty.
What does the dodge action do?
If he attacks me like an attack roll, it's at disadvantage, and if I have to make a
Disadvantage.
dex save, it's at advantage.
It's your
You have
turn,
to do a
Vorty.
Dex save. Okay. All right. I'm a little bit torn because now you guys are all around him.
Hit us. We're fine.
I'm wondering who would be able to take this. I'm gonna go with my buddy Adaman because I have a feeling Adaman. So basically, what Vorty does is he doesn't really sing. So basically, what he's gonna do, he's gonna cast Shatter, and you know the like that Led Zeppelin song, the Immigrant Song, where he's like yelling like
Yeah.
and it's just that sound, just like. And so it's gonna catch, so it's gonna catch Adamant in this, and I'm gonna need both of you guys to make con saving throws. DC 13.
Okay.
Not Nash though. Just Adamant and
Not Nash, just
Echo?
Adamant. Yeah, just
Yeah.
yep.
That man got a 19, so he's good. He'll take half or not.
So let me look because I think, half as much on a success.
Yeah, I got a 14.
Okay, so you both make it, and so I'll just cast and see what I. So you take 5 each.
Okay. All right. So Echo,
And I'll move forward.
he just got shattered. He's been punched. He's got a knife up to his throat. Nash is grappling with him. I need Nash to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yikes.
Two. Echo looks around at the three of you that are holding him down. You have been doing very good work learning to work together. And Nash, you can feel his fingers moving underneath a grapple. And then everyone watches as Nash turns into an upholstered high back chair.
What?
This is this another illusion? This is like an illusion, right?
The fabric looks kind of like her hair color at the top, and down by the bottom looks kind of like her clothes.
Dang.
It's
Did you just get baleful.
it looks really
polymorphed?
comfortable.
Yeah, baleful polymorphed into a love seat.
So is he sitting in the chair since he was grappled by her when he did it?
No, she becomes a chair next to him, right where her token is here. Because you still have him, with the knife. Tesla.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's Adaman's turn.
Okay. All right, Professor. I'm gonna hope that this punch really disrupts your concentration on that, like I read about. As he attacks.
Book.
Let's see. What does he have to this? He's got. So this is only a 15 to hit.
Okay, well, 15 hits.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
And he goes boom. Great. He does 8 points of damage.
Uh-huh.
And flurry of blows. Boop boop.
Okay.
All right. So the lowest was a 16. So here
yeah, that
come
hits.
2 more. Oops. Come back dice, please. Thank you. All right. Oh. All right. 6 plus
Ash
8
is a chair.
14 damage from 2 hits.
Okay. So, Adam, you see Nash that got turned into a high back chair. And then you just start punching Headmaster Echo, who loses his concentration.
All right.
And Nash becomes a person again. But she looks confused.
I look over at Adaman and I say, "Oh, chatting is caring."
Maybe you pull a couple of pieces of cotton out of your mouth, like.
I just took psychic damage.
As he goes, you see, you can't freak out when a wizard does a thing. They've got to hold it with their will. So a couple knocks to the noggin and they will lose it. Right? We're still learning. Please stop killing us.
So Echo stands up against Tesla's knife, which is near his neck. He stands up slowly and he looks around. You know, I think we have made the correct decision bringing you in. You all seem to be working together as a unit. You seem to really care for each other, which can be a good thing or a detriment. All right, so Adaman and Tesselae, you get another feat. Mage Slayer.
Oh.
Tell you what, let's head back and maybe get a little snack. I'm feeling a little peckish.
Sure.
I didn't even get to hit you.
Yeah, you're way over there. I'm sorry, Roscoe. You're way over there.
When we're done, I'm.
You're way over there.
Since I'm right next to him, I look over. Just so you know, my figure, I believe I would look a lot better as a lamp, not a chair.
I thought you looked quite comfortable. I would sit in you for hours.
Yeah, you were
No.
super comfy looking chair.
Maybe read a book. Maybe have some tea.
I glance nervously between Echo and Vorti, who is slinging spells. Echo doesn't seem to be looking at him strangely or anything.
I am singing.
No, because see, most of what Vorti does can be explained away
I'm singing.
as non-magical if you really wanted to. But
I'm a singer.
Just an
Yeah.
impressive lullaby.
I have amazing vocal cords.
He's not throwing magic missiles. He's singing. You know what I'm saying?
He's
So,
shattering our eardrums.
yes,
I'm like a diva.
quite.
Did you guys see that thing I did with the?
Your hair.
You were
That
so
was
strong,
pretty cool.
Roscoe.
Yeah, that
Your
was
magical
actually
hair.
that let I think Tesselae know that something was up, because the dragon didn't even get affected by it, but then she heard something,
Yeah, I think I
Absolutely.
destroyed the dragon with it.
You
Yeah.
absolutely did, Roscoe.
Yes,
Well
you did.
done.
I don't
Well
even
done.
know how strong I am at this point.
All right. Well,
Unstoppable.
that's where we'll cut off today.
Awesome.
Tomorrow or next time we do this, Jimbo's still in the school, and I mean for now, it's around lunchtime when you guys finally get tired of beating on poor Headmaster Echo.
Oh, please.
Who is a high level
Poor-
mage.
Who's a
Poor Headmaster.
400-year-old gnome? You're just beating the hell out of him. So
Yeah, how much hit points does he have left? More than enough to make that
Plenty.
sleep save, I
like
bet.
99,
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
So
But the thing is that now that I know that he's like slinging spells at us, like I actually want to like, it's like,
Talk to
hey, Echo,
Yeah.
can you teach me?
Yeah.
It came
'Cause
out
I also,
pretty hard for a guy who can
Um,
turn people into a chair.
because the thing is that I started to use spells. Like even though I'm singing, I'm still kind of like he must know of my innate ability.
if they all know of your
Even
parents,
though-
they know what your parents could do. So I'm just saying.
But see, my parents are more like melee types than
Oh,
combat
okay,
types.
okay.
But my ability should still ring a bell. Like, and so I want to like get to him and like, listen, if you're still teaching, I'll be
Okay.
willing to learn.
You finally found your Dumbledore.
Come out of retirement, Echo. It's fine.
You're a
You
wizard,
really
Harry.
need- you really need
You're a wizard,
good
Vorty.
student.
You're a wizard, Vorty.
Yo, I wanna feed. Give me magic initiate or something. Give me something. I'm a student.
Yeah, man.
I could mold me,
Hmm.
shape me.
Grappled the headmaster and got nothing.
Well, you got turned into a chair. You know,
You're all spoiled.
But I've been a lamp.
a very comfortable looking chair.
No.
I shot a laser beam.
You did shoot
I
a
see
laser
That you
beam.
did.
I seen it.
It was pretty cool.
I know. If anyone's gonna get a
Plus-
magical teaching, it's gonna be Roscoe with his magical hair. You're like the male version of Tangled. Like your chest hair is magical. Like
Where it all comes from.
it's your magical healing hair. Now I want to touch it.
Dangerous.
In a fit of jealousy, Adamant shaves his chest in the night. No!
Cardinal sin.
No, it's just a
Max
monk
and
thing.
Grog all over again.
All right. Well, thanks for coming, everybody.
Yeah, thanks
Yes,
for joining us.
thank
But,
you.
yeah, think about that's a good idea, Vorty. Think about that from the future.
Oh, did we
Um,
level up?
No, not even close.
I tried.
So, but thanks for watching. Those of you in the chat and those of you who are watching later, we appreciate you coming. I appreciate the players coming. Thank you for coming.
Thank you,
Very much.
James.
Thank you, James.
And
Thanks, Mom.
Thank you.
is your
Bye,
mom
Mom.
really in the
Thanks,
chat?
Mom.
My mom is really in the chat. Everybody say
Oh, hi.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Chris's
Hello.
mom.
Hey, Mom. Now I gotta
And
watch my
everybody else,
language. If
hello.
mom's gonna watch, I can't
No,
use
Mom's-
profanity.
No. Mom's language is worse than Nash's. No.
Ah, okay, cool.
Here's the thing.
Oh,
Here's the
she's-
thing.
She's
I
dishing that
have-
dirt, Ma.
You guys, for my vicious mockery spell, like it is nothing but profanity after profanity after profanity. So it's
that's
got to be a
okay.
very special like disclaimer.
That's okay.
If
We're
we're
marked as
using
not
this
for
spell.
children, so we
Okay,
can do what we
good, 'cause
want.
Okay.
It's
As
like
long as we don't, as long
unleashing.
as we don't show our nipples, we're fine.
Wait, is
Did I
Scarlet the
have to-
Harlot? Is that Prescott?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, we
Yeah.
love you too, Prescott.
Hey, Prescott.
Naughty mom.
We love you guys.
Oh my
I
god.
love it. Yeah. Bring it. All right.
Oh my god.
Vicious mockery. I got my lyrics out. It's just gonna be nothing but like.
You might have an opportunity to use it next week. A little bit of foreshadowing.
Ooh.
Mm, okay. Yeah, I'm down.
All
Well, Have a
right.
good night, everybody.
Yeah. Thanks for coming.
Thank
I love you guys. Yeah. Good night.
Bye. Good night.